Hey everyone, Irit here with a new process video. Today this is a main kit only, although I did cheat a little bit and I used some mixed media stuff, but it's actually from previous kits because I don't have the January color kit. So first of all, an apology for last week's video. I messed up the audio, so I re-recorded it and I uploaded it, but I know many of you saw the bad video, so I'm really sorry. Please, if this ever happens in the future, which, you know, let's face it, I'm sure I'll mess up again in the future, please just like message me on Facebook or something, and then I can deal with it super fast. When things are on the HipKit channel, I don't get the messages. When someone posts a message, I don't get it to my email like I do on my own channel. So if you're on Facebook and you see something wrong with my video, please just DM me, send me a message there on Instagram or anywhere, and I will deal with it as soon as possible. So again, super sorry. Now, let's get into the layout. This is one of the February cut files. There are lots of them. There are some that are completely free, and to get access to them, we have those every month freebies. You need to create an account on the HipKit Club website, but you don't have to subscribe to the kits. So it's completely free. You just need to create an account, and then you get access every month to new cut files. If you are a subscriber, then you always get extra cut files, and this is one of them. I don't remember if this is a subscriber file, but oh, I showed you. I have a tag of the Beatles now, so one came to visit my scrapbook area. Anyway, I used the cut file to create a stencil, and I also cut a bunch of hearts from this pattern paper, and I thought I was going to use it, but it doesn't end up on my layout, at least not on this layout. So yes, I did another rainbow. I know, it's like a disease. I can't help myself. I love rainbow colors. It always makes me happy, and that's what I did here again. So I think I only used like four. I think I used 4 colors of mist. And basically, if you have like a really nice blue turquoise mist, a good yellow, and a nice pink, you can get a lot of combinations. So I think that all my green colors here and all the orange colors are just the mixtures of, you know, the greens are the yellow and the turquoise, and then the orange are the yellow and the pink. So you really don't need a lot of colors. You just need the right colors. But of course, if you're like me, you have all the colors. So moving on. I am matting my photo. I was talking about this in my video last week, that I'm really enjoying scrapbooking some older photos. If you're anything like me, you probably have photos, you know, you don't scrapbook every photo you print, and then you always get leftovers, and then it accumulates with time because you keep printing new ones, usually a few more than you actually scrap, and then you end up with piles and piles of photos. So I'm trying to go through these. Since I use usually like one photo on a layout, it'll probably take me a long time. But it's still really fun. It's fun to look at old photos. It's fun to kind of, you know, scrapbook memories with a little bit of perspective. So yeah, anyway, I usually, when I create such background, mixed media backgrounds, I like to mat my background paper. I cut it down a little bit and then I mat it on a different paper. And this time I decided to mat it on these 2 pink pattern papers. It really depends on kind of which color you want to bring out. So if I had used, you probably saw it before, like when I put it on that minty paper, all those colors in my background really popped. And now with the pink paper, I feel like it makes the pink in the background pop. So you can decide what you want. I used the colors of the kit as my inspiration for my choices for spray mists. And yeah, so everything really coordinates with the pattern papers as well. So I did something to my photo. You can see that I cut it, and I've been scrapbooking these kind of a series of photos that I took, you know, on the same day, and I printed a bunch of them, and I obviously had some left over. So I already scrapbooked a couple of them, and I felt like I could cut into this without jeopardizing the integrity of the photo. You know, there was nothing really important going on in the background. And I just thought this way it would be fun, a bit different, and also, you know, wouldn't cover up too much of my background. So you can really play with your photos and really use them as a part of your design in this way, you know, not in just, obviously the page revolves around the photo is the main thing, and yeah, all that, but you know, you can play with it. I think this is kind of a style that you'll probably see in like people's layouts when they probably do more like distressing or shabby chic or that type of thing. You see a lot of these kinds of treatment to photos. And I actually love it. I love the way that it looks. And yeah, so I think I will try to incorporate this more into my layouts. I feel like it's it kind of helps me be a little bit more artistic, I would say, because I'm not just dealing with this boring square of a photo, you know what I mean? And I feel like I can really play with like different backgrounds, just because I have that extra real estate behind my photos. And you can add like all kinds of fun elements. I was actually playing a bit with the thought of adding something that looked a little bit like fairy wings to Lily, and I created it by cutting in half some of these golden flowers that came in the kit and backing them with pattern paper. But I don't know, at the end I wasn't sure how I feel about this idea. And yeah, so I am building my little embellishment cluster at the bottom there, and you can see that I'm choosing my elements according to their color. I don't care if it doesn't make sense. I mean, there's one embellishment here that is like a row of cups. That doesn't really make sense. I mean, sure, I have cups at home and I have Lily at home, but that's pretty much as far as and sometimes she uses a cup, but that's as far as the imagination, as the like logical reasons to add cups to this. Yeah, I don't have. Hey, do you know the game Cups? Raise your hand if you're a Friends fan. So anyway, I wanted to add this heart, this layered heart, and then I remembered that my layout is main kit only layout, and those little layered hearts came in the embellishment kit. So sadly, this is not going to make it to my final layout, but if you only have the main kit, then hopefully you can create something similar and enjoy the inspiration. So you see, I cut these flowers. I really like their shape, and I was going to I backed them with one of the minty papers from the kit, but I think I'm going to switch that around because I want to put one below that. Yeah, there I go, taking it apart, because I want to put it below the photo and I want it to color match, of course, because that's my problem, that I have to have everything matchy. And yeah, so I'm removing that minty paper and now I'm going to add some pink paper. And I also created my own layered heart inspired by the embellishment pack of layered hearts from the embellishment kit. So I couldn't use that because this was a main kit only, but I made my own version, and I just, you know, I die cut one of the hearts. You can punch, you can hand cut it, and then I layered this little die cut from the ephemera pack on top, and voila, we have our own little layered heart. Super easy. Obviously you can do this with whatever supplies you have. You can also just handwrite something or stamp something and then cut it. You don't need to have a pre-made you know, die cut with those words. So yeah, you can use these ideas on any type of supplies that you have. So going with my little visual triangle here, I decided I needed another embellishment cluster at the top. So somewhere, you know, above the other two, but kind of in the middle between them. And that's what I'm going to do. So the base of it is going to be this golden frame, and I'm backing it with some minty pattern paper so it will fit the placement. I mean, match the color of the hearts underneath it. And now I'm just going through all the embellishments that I have left and seeing what works with this and what coordinates, mostly by color, because that's my thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. These are the main elements on the page, and I just really like how this turned out. It was super fun to make. It's probably a little bit more minimalistic, although because of the colorful background, it looks to me very rich and colorful when there's actually very little product on the page. So that's it. I'm just going to add a few embellishments and you'll see how they look in the final shots. So yeah, I added also some thickers because I wanted to, and that was fun, and I color matched them, of course. So thank you so much for watching. I wish you a wonderful day. Bye.